For Linda, she's still
You should be.
Linda makes me feel a little uncomfortable anymore.
Linda?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
Well, it's been a lot of years.
she's making me feel comfortable to be around.
She was.
She's making me feel comfortable to be around.
She's always really nice to me. She came over my room.
I'm not saying she's not nice. I'm saying Linda looks down on people.
Okay, shut it and say hello to each other.
Now, they live in a big, giant ass house, you know that?
Well, you don't.
Well, they used to.
Travel.
Why do they live in a truck?
Because they're wanting to build a house. And
Oh,
there was a snack move and they can't build the house now.
but the permits and shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Or they did live in a big ass house up there by where I live. They had a big, nice house up there, Mom.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, we sold it.
No, I think their
So-
kids live in it. Their kids live in it. One of the kids does.
Oh, wherever your kids do.
They have like 3 fucking houses. They built like 3 houses in this town.
Yeah.
So you can see what I'm seeing.
Well, apparently they can't build one more.
In that
They
shed
figured it out. They'll go somewhere else.
there.
Anyway, you're living in this tiny travel trailer.
Yeah, I bet it's not
And your
standard.
kitchen is in the shed.
Uh-oh.
And watch the TV, it's about
Poor girl. That poor girl.
and her husband sleeps at one end of the trailer, she sleeps at the other end.
Oh. Right up the street from the church, I bet.
And they're on,
Right up the street from the church, I bet.
on their daughter's property.
Oh, great. That's right up the street from it?
Oh, is it? Oh, where you said where we used to live.
No, where I used to live. No, way over on the east side of town, just right up the street from the church.
Okay. If you're in here, anyone
Why is she not cooking her daughter's house?
can tap the chat.
Why doesn't she live in her daughter's house?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
because they got they were staying there for a while, but they just like to count it over.
Gizmo! Gizmo! Come here.
whoa.
Come here.
I gotta go get just answer.
You need to get something.
Can
I don't
make a
think you
normal
feel
face picture
Well,
here.
we're feeling fine.
Hey, don't you talk about him like that.
It's hard. You were happy.
Come on.
Let's see if we can zoom in here.
Stay right there. I'll bring
Onto
it.
the eye.
Okay.
She's like a eagle.
Mom's gonna bring it right to you, I promise.
She's gonna bring it up back.
She's gonna bring it hot dog.
So cheeky.
You wanna get a hot dog, Mama? Wait a minute. Yeah. It's okay, right here. You can wait for it right here.
No one's in the chat yet. Does it? It looks like. No, can't tell how many people are in the chat. But if my friend here wants to join in and say hello, I can add him to the chat.
Okay. You just can't stand it. She can't stand it. She can't stand being away from her mama.
No. She's gonna miss out on hot dog.
For food.
There you go.
Or food in general.
So,
Or food in general.
Yes, this is not my fault. That mom's fault.
actually,
You don't know me. Yes.
we'll hang out.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll get this
How do we do
so
that?
disability.
Here we go. Invite
Get
people.
my back paid. I'll take like half of it and chuck it right in your fucking bank account. I want to move your apartment around. I'll come over and spend the day. I can do it. It's okay.
It is.
It's okay. Where do you want to move your bed?
Put it over there.
Yeah, but you don't want it underneath that heat for you.
Yeah.
You want to put it like head up against that shelf? Huh?
That would work. But I want to move the TV over here.
Give a while. Oh, you don't. I don't blame you. No, I can do that, Mom. I think I can do that. I can pull that off.
And I put my table and chairs over there.
Yes. Desk over here. Away from the air conditioner.
Yes.
So that way you can actually turn it on.
Yeah, wait till Tony can help.
No, I don't. That wouldn't be all that big a deal.
So hopefully.
You need to open up some room in here. You need to just like get a few boxes at a time and just donate them all.
Take what?
Like get a few boxes filled up, full of stuff you don't want, and stuff that you're never going to use again, and donate the shit out of it. And since it's summertime, I'd like to do is bring some flowers in for you. Lots of meat. Bring a vase of flowers.
What?
Bring a vase of flowers for you.
Yeah.
You need to get to the point where you can start using your table. Eat at. You have a kitchen table. You don't use it.
I use it. See, I got lots of stuff on it.
To eat at. Screw the kids. They don't need to worry about that. You do. There's nothing ever on the History Channel part of this?
What?
There's never nothing on the History Channel?
No, just a single.
Have you tried Pandora yet?
Okay. There, I sent him a thing to allow him to join.
Yeah. What about YouTube?
So if he talk,
Back here all the time.
let's see, problem.
You should watch Murder She Wrote.
I've already seen them 3 times each.
So
I watched all of the British murder mysteries. And I got caught up with it.
So
How about in the night?
what I'm watching
I
on
used
the
to watch it all
dates
the time.
here.
Yeah.
Where is that picture of Michael?
But stuff for a long wine, I got scared.
You were ever getting
There's
into
your
it?
I
eyeball.
don't did anyway.
You finally getting into it is Miami Vice. The old Miami Vice shows. I've been getting into Don Johnson. Watch Don Johnson.
Well, I watched the Durango Kid and Long Range Gunsmoke.
This is the remote. This stream is about my
I
know. It's the same old kid.
They got the Rifleman on YouTube.
Yeah, I've watched all the right.
Twilight Zone. I've seen all those.
Outer Limits, or, you know.
there.
I like the Outer Limits though. I've been getting into Don Johnson. Where's the Amazing Stories? Can we watch one like this?
Well, I watched Durango Kid. Long Range.
You know what? I like the intro to it.
Okay, now you go again down. This is
This is the shit I grew up on. You know, the Rifleman on. Everybody laughs at
so
me
I don't
when
get
watch this
echo.
stuff, but it's like I grew up on what was that?
There, just ignore. So let's Coruscant.
I don't think
That
that's
white
right.
dot. Wait, she has a white dot in her eye.
That's not. That's not.
Yeah, she has a
what I
white
think
dot.
it is.
It is new one. This is 2014.
What's that?
2014.
No, this ain't got nothing to do with robots. Okay, turn back. Amazing Stories.
That was a creepy laugh. I just heard it on
You
this
don't watch
stream.
Futurama?
I'm all broke out.
waiting for
You do not have to grow up. Watch
I'm
your
waiting
show.
for Beowulf to get in here.
Where's the search thing?
You watch
Let me
that yet?
copy this from
Have you
Freddy's.
watched the Aviator yet?
Oh,
Scott Howard Hughes. That's what show I was telling you about.
What a background get. Oh, there's
It's
it.
got playing Captain for a minute.
it does.
Well, like playing her. She's not in it.
Wow, yeah, there's a delay.
What are you talking
I
about?
just now heard
Yeah.
what it said. Like,
Mom, open your horizons.
What are you talking about?
Run your fucking horizons.
I don't need to open my horizons. They've already been open and closed.
Run
ignore
your horizons.
I
in
don't
the
want
background, the
progress.
cursing.
Yes,
stuff.
you do.
I'm old and I
Try not
said,
to
You are
listen.
not old.
Oh,
why
boing,
am I
boing,
doing that?
boing.
Huh?
I'm hearing things on my stream, but I'm not even hearing like in real life. So I'm like hearing it delay.
Sixth place, I feel on earth now.
I'm trying to talk louder than what's going on in the background or the computer, but it's really hard.
So this is a good book.
So anytime you want to join in,
What's it about?
Beowulf,
Huh?
still waiting.
Bill O'Reilly wrote a book about Jesus.
Yeah.
What up? Yeah, another one we need to get is Killing Lincoln.
Ah,
Huh?
Yeah, I want to read all of it.
Are these like conspiracy theory shit about
if you don't know what I'm doing, making
so you
flat
need to get
the
that?
glow around the
We
eyes
need to find you
by making like the mix of the
one of those
two animatronics.
Kindles or something.
the two colors,
Yeah,
the black eye and
So you can
the
download
white dot
books.
coming out of it. These other pictures here are not going to be there.
I like my little Tyler watching Power Rangers. I'm so proud.
Here, let me show you what the eyes
See,
are
I've always
looking
loved the
like.
intro
They
to
kind
this
of look
show.
like this.
This, yeah.
Yes.
I need the yeah, definitely.
And music. You know my favorite Twilight Zone one is? It's The
Okay.
Mask.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where he gives all the masks out to all the kids. You know, they turn into what they are in real life.
Holy cow, those are
I
big.
do. The astronauts like that one. They thought.
Yeah, that's a good one too. And another one is
I don't know what the
little
song is in the
people,
background.
he discovers tiny little people and shit, you know?
How many eyelashes does she have? Okay.
There's a lot of good ones.
I can't tell. Oh, there we go. That doesn't have him. I'd say she has like 3.
People
Let's
watch
give her
it
3.
back in the old days, like that's what they did in the evening. Is that what people did back in the evening in the old days?
Yeah,
Back
there
in
we
the
go.
60s. Is that what people did?
Yeah.
Sit back and watch the Twilight Zone and other shows?
There.
Yeah, first was Twilight Zone, and then the other one is they came to Nation Sports.
Wrong thing. Use this curvy tool.
Harvey Keitel, all young.
What's that?
Harvey Keitel, all young. That was one of the suit. Sandra Locke.
Well, at least I think it's a she. I keep saying it's a she because I've always called Bingo a she, but People have their own opinions.
Back on Friday.
That's a square, so I need this one.
Why?
Because the microwave.
No,
It's not $100
I need the big one.
Well, it doesn't matter. I would have to pay that anyway.
There. Now I need like a lighter yellow, which I have. Put it here.
Well, if there is.
That's really light.
She doesn't pay for the paramedic part. Why don't you ever will?
What?
She still doesn't pay for the electric bill.
Got it.
There.
Yeah, and the late fees are going up and stuff. Huh.
I don't have her ears on yet. Are they like a white with a pink inside? Oh, I can't tell from that picture yet again. Yeah,
She wants to
if you look at my cuts so you can see they are white with a white inside. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. Her lipstick.
In Hood River, you can't
And
just
also,
start
if you
your
look
car
there,
with your
that's not actually a
It's just got
crown,
double
with,
sides.
or a crown. If you guys think it's a crown for some
The lid
reason,
can't be open.
that's her.
Your recyclables
foot.
have to be completely
No, her hand.
separated. They don't even, you know, like
Or
hands.
hand or
like,
foot. It's one of them. Actually, yeah, she does have nail polish.
That's how they live there. You cannot have trash in your front yard. Your lawn has to be mowed. She wants to live in the river.
You're telling me
If you think it's a crown, yeah, I get it.
Arcdale.
Yeah, it's just as expensive up there. It's just as expensive up there as it is down there. Mom, just put it this way. I'm paying $500 a month for a bedroom.
Yeah.
It averages out about $500 a month for per bedroom.
How many bedrooms?
That's a little offset.
No, it averages out at a house. Think about it. Each bedroom would
Need
cost
to
$500. So say you got a 3-bedroom house, it's $1,500 a month.
So
No, I need to get
that
that pink. Fix this up here.
Here we go.
house in Lyle
Oh, yeah.
for 800.
Yeah, we've heard this before.
Let's color in here.
Do what she wants, I don't care.
Oh, the dog's going at it again.
How many schools are these kids gonna get? How many schools are these kids at this point? If she gets the other boy
And
back.
done.
If she gets the other boy back.
Get up and put her ears on top.
I'd rather go to you and get it.
And then you, in the Dallas.
I would never put my kid through that shit. I'd never put my kid through that shit. They're gonna go to one school and that's where they're going to right now.
Dog be coughing and
I
wheezing.
want my children to experience the way I got it was. I went to Saints.
Oh no, that's way too big.
My whole life.
That
And that's the way I wanted it to
so
be.
cold in here.
That's
That
what
ear's
I want.
massive.
Highly. So I like that.
Back here again, man, with the weird way the Foxy is.
For the benefit of them
With
and us. That's how we're doing it. I think it's working. What do you think?
You guys got all of that stuff ironed out.
What's that?
You got it all ironed out.
I mean, did you see how well we got along like on here?
Yeah.
I don't call her for a couple days. Boy, forget. She'll call me like 10 times in a row.
I need that pink. That is the pink, right?
And then she'll
Nope,
call you.
that's not the pink. That's a gray.
I told you.
Use this color picker.
I don't.
Get that. There, now I have the pink. So I can.
Blair and I are coming to agreements that we don't know what the future holds. We also want to be married to not the people we became, you know. But we don't know what the future holds. We don't know if we're down the road we may end up back together, you know. Nobody knows that stuff.
Not yet. Just take that, copy, go here and paste, move over,
God brought us
flip
together.
horizontal,
And that was to have Matthew type.
just like
I
that.
think we're pretty good parents.
And now she has her 2 years.
We're
Hopefully,
pretty good parents for Matthew.
no, those are not big enough. Those are way too small.
Yeah, there's no cameras.
They weren't. They're not going to be brought up in a drug environment,
What?
or drunk environment. None of that
I'm
kind of
not
shit.
gonna do with it. She can have small ears.
Listen
For
to
now.
about
Unless it really annoys me. Okay. So we haven't even been talking to chat. No.
Oh, I remember this.
And damage.
Let's just put on nail polish here. For now.
What?
Gizmo.
Come on, people, start talking and shit.
What?
Wants to
Maybe he
mom's
can't.
lap.
Maybe he can't.
Not always.
Maybe my friend can't get on
Roxanne.
YouTube or Google or on live stream in general.
Wow, Scott, you got a busy day with
Dang
you
it.
guys.
I hate the way these things work.
You wanna come up here?
Oh, she's so soft. She feels so clean.
You wanna come up
Let's see.
Get up here. Scott says it's what you want.
There's only one person watching.
Where does that go for walkies? You may have to go for walkies.
Actually, I think that is right there on the other hand.
But it really hurts.
There's the bow tie.
Twice.
Nope, that's a foot because there's the overhand right there. And if I go over here,
Sure, it's cute.
there's no hands in that
Yeah, I
picture
know.
right here. You can see it kind of changes a little red at the end.
She isn't just my favorite, but she's cute. She just,
And that one person watching is me. Sadly.
I just remember what she was, remember her mom's career, you know?
Come on, Manny, get up here.
Easter Sunday.
The Easter dog.
It's a joke, right?
People think that Toy Chica's beak is inside the mango, which, because of
This darn dog.
that, here, I'll circle it.
That's why she's so damn expensive, Mom.
Why?
Right there in the red.
Because that's the way they act. A lot of them.
Select it and zoom in on it.
They're lap dogs.
Yes.
First
Right.
dogs.
There.
They can go in bags.
Right there, that oranges. People
This
think
is what they
that's
do, they just relax.
that's Toy Chica's beak, but
I like it when she gets her hair.
also, I forgot something.
You're getting longer.
Yeah.
Takes a long time down here to go back. There she's got ponytail.
I'll never forget the vet. But we just wanted to hold on to her just because she was so cute, you know.
David Cousin.
They didn't charge me for none of that, you know. I was so devastated when I took her in here. I was so worried.
Toy Chica's
It
beak.
had nothing to do with me worrying about money, none of that shit.
I'm repeating myself because the YouTube stream is
I like
happening.
animals. I got a soft spot for them. I even break for squirrels.
Hopefully you guys know what I'm drawing here. I'm gonna
I started to let
take this eye.
I gave him that little baby. He did.
No, not like that. This.
He lived upstairs.
No. There.
Oh, yeah.
Take that eye. Copy.
Down there on the shelf.
Paste.
Took it as his own, and after that, it was all down to the baby.
Clayton,
Yeah, I gave him a bunch.
you still have them.
Small.
Clayton,
Clayton,
You
Clayton.
know what? Just delete it. It's
Boy, man.
it's not gonna break. I almost put them the wrong way anyway.
Clayton,
Nailed it.
Clayton,
What?
I was asking you a question.
do you still have all your baby puppies?
What?
Your baby puppies?
What about them?
You still have them?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you know where they are? Where?
They're by my computer.
Right.
They're by my computer.
Okay.
You saw that stuff. Boy, is sentimental.
He
Ooh.
moved to Alaska. Back when I was Volkswagen and all.
Messed up.
I'll take him. Probably take him with me to Ashland's. Get him out of the house. Hold on a minute. Be good for him. Have a day with his uncles. You think it'd have good for him, Mom?
What?
You think it'd be good for him?
Yes.
Have a couple of days with his uncles?
Get it again with the too big. Dang it.
I think I'm gonna go home.
I'm glad there's an undo
Fuck
button.
Tony. I have to wait for him. I don't know if he's gonna go or not. But I'm tired of calling him because he never answers. Yeah. So
Like that is it.
I can see that.
Let's take this.
Here, Mom, do you want your rope? What's Lauren gonna do home tonight?
I don't
Okay, let's go over here.
Huh?
know. Tony.
You can see it. It has teeth. It has wires coming out of it.
Oh, you're cracking beer.
Yeah, it has like wires coming out of the back.
Oh, yeah.
It's off 4.
And it does have teeth. I don't want to put the
I-
teeth because,
It's
you know.
when?
It's day
Here, I'll
shift
just
day.
like, put it on a little line.
He works days on Sundays.
That looks so stupid.
God, you act like I just made this shit up out of the blue. So you're gonna call him, he's gonna confirm it.
What?
You're gonna call him, he's gonna confirm it. God, that's so annoying.
Hello? Where are you?
But
You what?
yeah, that looks better.
Are you home or at work? Okay.
Oh, nice.
I was
Foxy's
just
cheek,
Come and get Clay.
mouth, and cheek, I guess you could say.
Okay. I'll tell him. He's right here. Okay.
At here.
You must have been a little worn out, tired. I think you're sleeping.
What is he?
Sit down, Scott. Take him.
I'm not taking him up there.
Add custom color. There.
Where's he at, home?
Yeah.
Jeez, what a douchebag, man. I swear, Tony looks like he smothered the douchebag in this.
He did all that work on the Volkswagen. You be nice to him.
You should see the inside of that Volkswagen.
I took out 5 garbage bags full of trash, cigarette packs, water bottles full of spit. You know, come on. He trashed it on top of it.
They'll put like 2 of each of the different
Clayton.
color wires.
Hey, ask him if he wants to wait for Lauren or if he wants to.
Clayton,
What?
you wanna wait here for your mom or you wanna go home now?
Can I wait
Yeah.
for a little while?
Give him a break.
Tomorrow?
What?
This day.
Okay.
Don't forget to feel alright.
He's got my sleeping bag, so
Yeah.
Huh?
It's about the last one.
beats that chair.
One of them sleeps in the chair by the time. When I get up in the morning, all my shit's laying over.
Since when did you do that?
He gets
I always leave as soon as I'm. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna finish.
That's your grandson.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I've been appreciating it for 13 years.
Yeah.
Ah,
What else did Tony say?
I didn't understand him.
Huh?
I didn't understand him.
What did he say? He's probably tired.
Yeah.
Huh?
He probably didn't get any sleep last night.
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
He just didn't go to bed till late. But he does that shit to himself, you know. I suppose I could go up there, go check on him.
Oh, just go home. He's okay.
Because I don't have to go home, that's the thing. I don't have to be home till tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Well, then why don't you stay another night?
I'm thinking about it. Gives me a break out of that home, you know.
Yeah.
I don't sleep all that great there.
Do you have all your stuff locked in the car?
I got all my shit that's valuable inside my car. I might go up there and crawl into this book at Lauren's. You sure you don't want to go home? You want to stay down here?
Can I stay down here for a little while?
You can stay, probably stay the night if you want to.
Okay.
As long as you walk Gizmo. Hey, will you walk Gizmo one more time?
What?
Will you walk Gizmo one more time before you go to bed? Okay. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurt him? You probably gotta go up there and start this book. I love you, Mom.
So you
If you need anything, call, okay?
Oh. What? No. There. Ah. Wait. Yeah. Now I'm gonna keep repeating what every time I hear that.
get that bad.
Don't look like it. Did you respond yet? No. I started the first live stream part like an hour ago. Literally. But now I'm here. I have no idea how long I've been streaming for. Close that. Two viewers? What do you mean 2 viewers? Hey, who's watching? Cubosta. What does that mean? I don't even know. When did he join? Or she? I don't know. Maybe they get away. When did they join? Hey, who's watching? I sounded so. What does Cubosta mean? Please respond. Now I'm. Does anyone else? Me? Yeah. Yeah, I get it. What time was that? Ah. I'm like looking over at my YouTube chat seeing if they have responded. Also, Gord, no, he left. Never mind. I was about to say, welcome to the stream, Gordino Gastoso? I don't know. Probably joined because it was finding some Freddy stuff. Yeah, a lot of people like it. Now I'm lonely again. Oh. I think you can only watch YouTube live streams on. No, there's only one more game after the. But you know, the last game is coming out on October 31st. I'm like constantly watching the viewers. Like, oh wow, 2 people just joined. If you want to say hi, I can acknowledge you in chat. So I can say like, welcome to the stream or whatever. Stuff. Welcome to the stream, whoever has. Welcome to the stream.
I've never seen you looking so lovely. You bounced back. It's nothing short of a miracle. It is a miracle. Excuses me.
You don't know why I keep opening the shapes, like doing this. It's because
You said so yourself.
if you try and do it again, like if you try to go over, it'll just shoot it over. And they all left. Like I'm getting a couple views at a time and then they leave. That's what's happening here. But it's okay. I'm not that much of a famous YouTuber. Only like what, 53 subscribers now? Also thanks to you who have subscribed. Let's see. Did you respond yet? No. What happened? Oops. Okay, hold on. I'm on Facebook and good talk. There. So there. Now it's working. What was that? Sorry about the like music in the background. I really don't. Here, let me turn on some actual music. That is okay with this. Put it in the background. Control room. Here, let me turn up my volume so it's easier to hear me. There we go. Like it.
Okay, what did you guys find the silverware? It's in a box marked
Me too.
There's $100 for kitchen.
Turn it to actual. I mean,
There's an ice thing. There's no kids.
see, can I open the YouTube app?
I love this place. Believe me. You know, you might find someone with a swimming pool. You never know.
Oh god, that was bad.
It's too hot. Why can we get house air conditioning? Because we can't afford house with air conditioning.
Except.
Yeah, house with air conditioning. Well, then you can just go move up on the affiliate.
Continue.
You're such a geek. And learn how to handle women.
Welcome to YouTube and Hangout.
I think this stuff is a lot.
Welcome to YouTube and Hangout. Okay. Click on. Oh, never mind. And I'm just gonna go back. Hopefully that didn't change, like affect it isn't too much. And I think I'm done with Mango. All except for the wiring. Yeah. I like one cyan. So one wire coming out there. That's the only wire. Yeah. So
Alright, you boys, don't give Patty a hard time. Oh, don't worry, Mrs. Cox. I get along great with Lucas. Well, then I'm sure you'll enjoy Lance and Dennis.
I need like music in the background. I don't know how to do that.
Bye. Hi. That's an awesome sports car. Thanks.
Say,
Beautiful hair. Is it real? Of course it is. Thank you. You're really sweet.
let's see, symphonical. Is that what I need? Make it fun to get things done together. No. No.
You guys remember our bargain?
Nope. Okay, whatever. Just try to ignore the background sound. Oh, I did turn up my mic volume.
I should tell you that the boys are a little rambunctious.
That screaming is obnoxious.
Rambunctious is what they're all about. My late husband, Mr. Everest, is so responsible. And he gave
Looking
me
at
good
this,
little tricks.
I need to fix that,
These fellas,
like, badly.
plan to give me a helping of God. Mr. Beachy and I will simply haul off and knock him into the middle of next week.
You know, just
Will
leave
you
it
have
alone.
my permission, Mrs. Abbott?
Thank you, my dear. You just go on to work and don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Abbott.
There,
Good luck.
finish with the mango.
You know,
Oh, forget it. I'd be crazy for me to get crazy.
Okay, now. We want to watch the cartoon.
and I want to see the movie.
It's our house.
When I'm in your house, I make the rules. Go outside and get some fresh air.
There is no fresh air in Sun Country. Only smog.
Well, then go find some.
Puppy.
Pretty little boy?
You know, there's a puppy next door who we love, Mr. Weed.
Really? We have a small dog in our neighborhood who gives Mr.
We don't need you anymore. You were a great help, but no more. Oh, it looks so much better now. There we go.
Sorry about shortcake, Mrs. Abbott. This is not
Here, let me get a picture of Torchy in here.
Honest. Bruno, sorry. We'll make you some
Oh
cocoa.
god, I don't like where this is going.
Is it a little hot out for cocoa?
That's the best time to drink it. When your body gets cooler, and you drink something hot.
I do not. Okay,
Here, Mrs. Abbott.
this picture here will help.
Keep up the gentleman.
Okay. Huh. It's actually not a bad picture. Really good quality. I need her like yellow.
Oh my God, you're killed again.
Great, I have to get back to get another like Chico thing.
Oh,
Just to get her color.
well,
And now I can do this
I need to
and paste.
I
Now I have her color.
You can?
Whoa.
Well, oh, well, let me give you my address.
Let's just pick out a yellow, random yellow square. It's like an orange. There's no way to choose orange.
Hi.
Well, if we zoom out, it looks good.
Come in.
You can just say she's like this color, but like a
I should
brighter.
tell you that the boys are a little
Like that, I'd say.
They're just being boys. They're just not the imaginaries, that's all. They just need to occupy their noodles.
Yeah, but I could use the cheeks.
Dennis, come here, meet Jennifer.
They're doing boy stuff, Missy. You just go ahead and go to work. I'll find you the cheeks.
My number is on the telephone where I work.
No problem. Don't you even worry.
There's what I need to use. She is possibly
the
the new
fire
cookie.
just a little bit much.
Okay. She's a circle, mostly circular head. Okay, so I need to look at her mouth. Yeah, I'd say that's. Yeah, let's just make it straight just to save time.
And then like to play the
Um,
don't you?
Can't really hear the background.
Oh, I like kids.
Oh
It's
shit,
just hard
jinx it.
to voice emotion.
That was not supposed to happen.
You talk funny. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from a very faraway place in the island.
And there's the background.
What?
Sorry,
That is not black.
special place. How'd you get me there? It's a place where everybody's happy.
I'm dancing. I'm singing.
Whoa, 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 jump for joy for joy. Whoa, 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 jump for joy for joy. Whoa, 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 jump for joy for joy.
That is.
Everybody jump for joy for joy.
I jinxed it.
Have to see.
I know a place like this. Just in books.
Little boy's got a lot to learn about the world past their backyard.
Let's play hide and go seek. Yeah.
Don't know that pity.
You hide, and we try to find you. It's easy. We'll close our eyes and count to 50, and you hide somewhere in the house.
Little crocodiles ain't going to be playing one more Jennifer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 18, 19, 20. Is in the closet. Special thing. That was dope. I don't know. I don't think we should do this, Lance. Excuse me? I saw that water. Mom's always saying we have too much imagination, right? Well, nothing happened. See, it just got stuck. You only stood under it, it got unstuck. Yeah, but it got stuck in mid-air. Well, how did you learn to grab it? I'll explain to you later, right? Come on, let's go. Trust me. 24, 25.
After I finish Toy Chica's head here, I'll probably switch over to making a Bonnie's Horror teaser dish. That was Freddy's or Freddy's. That would make more sense. For those of you who don't know what Bonnie's Horror is, probably not a lot of you that do. But Bonnie's Horror is Bonnie's a pretty spam game I'm making. That's on the wrong side.
She was in the closet and we're in the hallway. And we're in the closet and she's in the hallway.
Sure.
How did she do that? And so get out of that gravity business.
No, it wasn't gravity. It was
Let's use this.
Smoke? Yeah, it was smoking. We got all mixed up. We didn't know what we were doing and we couldn't see. Next thing we know, she pulled the old switcheroo on us. I don't think it was all switcheroo, man. How would you know? My glasses got all fogged up. You couldn't get any tips. And you could?
I haven't left.
Let's just save it there.
I have here alive. Would you like her to read for us?
This is actually not a Bonnie's Horror image.
But she's creepy. She's not creepy. She's crazy. She's gone.
New.
Totally.
There we go.
Let's get her.
Let me get my notebook out. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the back to find the teaser images. Okay, how about the main attraction? That one sounds like a good one to draw. Okay. Welcome to the stream, you two people who just joined. I'll say your name if you talk in the chat.
Oh yeah.
So I got the picture here for Bonnie's Horror.
I like it.
Let's just go flat and just paint it black. Okay.
each little boy will be scared of Michael. Sweet as flowers in your yard.
Okay, so dude. So this is gonna be a little insight on Bonnie. I think Bonnie's color. I'm gonna save this right now. And I'm gonna open up Bonnie, the attraction Bonnie for it. Come on. Open. Open.
Small one that's any fish.
That's the wrong one.
Don't you know a ducky has fish? Like a ghost or something.
Come on down
There we
here.
go. Don't know what I was doing. Color picker, get that. The main attraction. I didn't even get the right color, did I?
Back on the island, when somebody died, and that body was his soul,
Now?
that soul goes flying up to heaven, or digging down to that place.
So here's Bonnie's color.
And then nothing. The spirit who has no place to go. He can't go up, and he can't go down.
Perfect. Painted.
And that's made the ducky mean. And he frightened the little boy. Sometimes he hide under the bed. And sometimes he hide in the closet. That ducky be a hider and a monster. Some of them
We go about
so one little boy took it out in a mirror. And he turned to a Pterosaurus. And all the little animals reached away until he was nothing.
Wow.
nailed it.
Look at that cool.
See that, guys? I nailed that.
I heard of ducky before.
Well, person.
Lots of things little boys ain't heard of.
I'm nearly basically alone, but I messed up. Now it's time.
It's like that.
I don't go all the way.
And you'd be getting another place ready for
Go like that. That.
So I'd be saying the prayers. I would never tell me to do. But then that does it. Bad boy. Well, I better mix us up.
Well, dang it.
Hey, don't be such a one. There ain't no such thing as a ducky. Yes, you can try to scare us all because. Well, what if there is? Don't be such a little kid. There ain't no ducky. Oh, yeah,
So,
There was that
over.
one green stone over the cotton shoe. I gotta show you nothing. You chicken? I can show you right now.
Now I
Open the
can-
closet. I already know. Yeah.
that.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Ammunition.
And just kind of perfected it. That.
MK-47.
It's broken. What do you mean?
Broken.
That's my gun.
Get this. Oh, no. With the paint bucket.
What do you mean that for?
Don't be stupid. That's center. Where? He's blinded.
Yeah, very funny.
Right.
People of you watching later, or probably this guy, person.
Remember, take no prisoners.
Hi, Ruboy Swazo. Hopefully I said that right. You can correct me if you want to.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's take this paint bucket. There. Never mind, let's get that. Let's see. Save as main attraction. Yes. Open the main attractions. And do this.
Little gentleman has nothing to do with it. You must be having your napkin.
And then go to the main attraction. And paste. Oh my god. I need to make it.
Nobody.
You weren't any trouble?
Oh, my no. You are too good.
But I'll do it again. Actually, I could paste that and use it as a reference.
Yes.
What's the next file, Jennifer?
Well, it's up to your mother.
Please, Mom. Of course. You want to play some more games? Yes, more than that, Sherry?
Never mind. I'll just.
Just remember, you don't need old Jennifer to play those imaginaries. All those things that feel right up here in your noodles. Now, give Jennifer a big kiss bye-bye. Oh, that was so good. Oh.
Actually, I should make this normal color. Make this the red it's going to be. Make a deep red color. Dark red. Red, okay. Oh, his full eye is going to turn. I can do this. His other eye. And that's what his other eye is going to look like. Okay. And then take. Stupid songs, go away. Looks like he has a great tongue. Good enough. Not good enough. He's good at diagonal. I got a great tongue. Booyah. Booyah. Zoom in here. Just like that. Gotta make it that darker gray though.
Okay, now let me stand.
It's actually, oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Boom. It looks like now he has a double layered gray tongue. It's off center. No, that's completely off center. Oh,
Rule number 2. Never show up on a guy that's twice your size.
there.
You got a point.
Now I can fix that up. And then just paint the rest this light gray color.
Oh, come on, Ira. This thing is bad enough to without the snow. Exactly right. I'll go up against you in the Mr. Aroma contest any day. Go back to Crystal Town to die. Hey, guys. You play some cards here? Sure.
Okay.
Come on. No, I'm open. For five. Come on, guys, you can't fold on me. Yes, did. Oh, come on, look what I had there. It's peach here. Give me that back. Did not.
Now, he's gonna be missing a lot of teeth. And these ones broken. That's too big. He can have blue. He has that side, but then it breaks here. Wow. They want the one to go up.
Wow,
Take this gray. He has like 5 teeth.
You had teased me out. I had 3 aces and 2 queens full house. We all did. Oh, sure.
2 of which are broken like this one here.
You want to take the pick up? Sure. You know how to play?
And then,
But I learned that.
boop, come here,
I'll pick them up.
go. This one's like the opposite of the last two.
Who wants dessert?
PG, please. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Since this is paint, I really can't do a lot without having it a really bad quality, like really bad drawing.
Get up, fellas, we're almost there.
Not just it's like a normal tooth. So you have this. Working so much on this just one little tiny tooth. There, finally. Now he has one more tooth right up here.
There you go, Hot Shot. Welcome to Working Lolo. Alright, it's all yours, sorry boys. You be the heroes, I'll be the guy with the round trip ticket. Okay, man, rock and roll.
Those are white dots. Right there. Right. Ah, that's just me. There. Stretch work. Ouch.
Come in.
That hurt my
Get
hand.
that somebody back up and take the enemy toolbox.
Yeah. Let me put in the chat the link to my Discord. It's ugly.
What? Oh, hang on a minute.
There.
Come on, it's first.
I can do what I want. This is my stream. Oh, whoops. Go back to the chat. Loading. Go. Load chat. Load. I can't put it in the chat, apparently.
Yeah, they would have put $1 tickets for Arnold.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, here, I'm gonna edit here. So if you want to go into the description, and
Who the hell do you think you're doing, Mama? Never got off the boat. You guys just like this. First of all, when you guys are charged to teach you and stay down the boat. You know, you stay down to kids.
if you go to the description, you will see the links. I just updated it, so you may need to refresh the page before it loads in, but yeah, they're there. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back to work. Let's start. Oh, you kidding me? He's not gonna have very many teeth back here, but he is gonna have some teeth.
Dear folks, hope you are both well. On our way to action for the first time.
Yeah. He's gonna have a single broken tooth right here. Sounds like I said she's not gonna have very many teeth back here. Nope. Bonnie is a boy. Get that out of the way there. Needs to be the darker. Actually, that needs to be there. Boop, boop, boop. That. On the right hand doesn't. His tooth is an M. He must be eating a lot of McDonald's. Again with the dog coughing and like, okay, that's not too bad actually. He has a lot of wires on his face. That I'm gonna save you. Okay. Transparency? What transparency? Let's get the color of the wire. Probably gonna limit the amount of wires on his face, but whatever. Main attraction. Let's see what was counted as. Apparently nothing. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's go. Wires running down his face. Wrong. Whoa, that went way too far over. Also need to add the little triangles in there as that goes down. As you guys may have seen in the picture.
Yeah, I'll get in a minute. Oh, I swear this is great. I can't
Welcome
live.
to the stream, all of you. Thanks for stopping by. Right now, if you're new, I am drawing, well, using paint to make a teaser image for my Polish horror game I'm making eventually.
You want a hamburger for dinner? Clayton, you want a hamburger for dinner?
Sure. It's like everyone leaves as soon as I acknowledge them. Or they play a game or something. Oh, it's very low. There. Okay. Okay. That's besides the point. Let's continue this drawing. I might do another animatronic I made, kind of like Spike. Spike the dog from the old teaser image. There you go. Name released. Spike the dog. Wow, he has a lot of space for his ears. And I'm alone again. Name confirmed. Spike the dog. Gotta kind of pull those out. Hopefully you guys are finding this enjoyable. Getting like some secrets out of the game. From the game that I'm making, Monty's Horror. You can get some of the secrets by watching this. Oh. I said Spike as the dog. That sounded funny when I said it. Okay. I really need to rename that. What transparency? You got the secret of the name. Like, what transparency are in these pictures? Whatever. Must have been like a image I put down. Probably a Toy Chico one now that I think about it. Yeah. If I had to guess. Oh yeah. Just trying to figure out what I was typing.
Can it be that they are mad at the
Okay.
people call me mad?
Doop.
If you only knew
Oh,
what's
shoot.
going on in your
This is the ear that is broken. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this yellow and
very neat. I thought he was one of the greatest actors I've
and
ever
just
seen. I'm not a liar, but you're a coward. You don't want to hear the truth.
and now I have to.
Things to look at.
You know what? I'm going to save again. The main attraction.
He's one of the best character actors who ever worked in Hollywood or anywhere else.
His bulging eyes, nasal voice, and convincing
Add the custom colors. Okay. Take that again. Take that.
As the master
Add two custom colors. Okay.
of sinister.
The main attraction.
Sensitive countryman who spent most of his life trying to escape from the shadow of his macabre portrayals. Peter Lorre was born Ladislav Lowenstein on June 26, 1904, in Rozsehely, Hungary. The eldest of 5 children, he learned early in life
So
how to deal
this is the
with
first
adversity.
live stream I've actually had some people come in.
Staunch monarchist with a military background.
A couple people were talking.
Textile concern
Always nice.
in Hungary. Mother, Elvira, from whom he inherited expressive eyes, unfortunately died when Peter was 4. She died of blood poisoning. Now raising 4 children alone, Alois soon remarried.
Okay.
And moved his family to Vienna,
Let's go to
Austria,
here.
just as war broke out in the Balkans. In
This one is
1913.
another broken ear.
All of
I'm gonna open up the real body.
Loved to paint and read
Like
stories
the
about
body
America.
jump scare.
Children, however, offer him and his younger brother Francis their first stage experience.
My father, he learned something of, live like in the city walls or something.
I'm not gonna do any pictures of like the rooms. Actually, I have a secret room that's literally invisible on the map. So I'm just gonna use this for the rest of it.
Ladislav's conservative father pleaded with him to learn a trade, one that could earn him a decent living. Striking a deal, Ladislav agreed to work as a bank teller by day and pursue his acting at night.
That like paper crumpling sound, that's actually me flipping through a really old notebook.
Alois finally gave his blessing and allowed Ladislav to immerse himself in the bohemian lifestyle of the early 1920s. He basically lived from cafe to
Yeah,
cafe.
basically,
Scrounge a cup of coffee, read a newspaper, talk.
I'm going to have to start sharing it on the screen here in a second so I can show off a little bit of a secret that you possibly don't know.
The psychotherapeutic effects of drama. Concepts that suited the introspective and analytical Lowenstein perfectly. Using his large, expressive eyes to project every
Well, not
kind
really
of
old notebook, but
Ladislav was immediately
like an
respected
older
as a
notebook.
gifted and believable actor.
In one performance, Laurie played a murderer, a knife-wielding murderer who chased a prostitute around the stage. Well, he was so convincing, the people in the audience started yelling at him to stop it, stop it.
Just a little bit of a secret that big of a secret.
Brighter opportunities.
Well, most likely don't know because I've only had like 2 videos now that have been put up with the link of the Bonnie's Horror.
Rising from the ashes of post-war Germany, become artistic Here, the decadent, the dazzling, and the deviant were all equally
actually, I need to add the faces so like.
Laurie came of age theatrically in Germany during the 1920s.
Then I do this.
Expressionism had a tremendous impact on all the art forms, especially in the theater. And one of the hallmarks of expressionism is the externalization of interior mental states. It's very, it's analytical. Laurie often said that acting was a science, was akin to psychology. A good actor was a psychologist. A leading proponent of the expressionist movement was one of the most controversial playwrights, Bertolt Brecht. After auditioning Laurie for the play, Brecht praised the young actor's distinctive looks and intense
Indigo.
style.
Okay.
He offered Laurie the chance
So
to play
this color right here on the ear, like in the middle of the ear is indigo apparently.
In 1929, Laurie
That is just gray. Negative 50%, 50% gray. Dark blue. He is a dark blue. No. He's an indigo color. Okay. Women born in here. And these are blue-gray cyanide color.
One such admirer was actress Celia Lofsky. She saw him eating at a restaurant. She sat down with him. And,
oh, that's really, really blurry. Hold on, let me look
He
at
walked her
the.
home. And on the way home, he told her that he loved her.
He looks really blurry.
And, which prompted him to scream back, "Who's here?"
Okay.
or "Monster," which thereafter became his affectionate name for her for the rest of his life. The two became inseparable and soon moved in together.
See if that helps a bit.
Peter's relative happiness was short-lived.
That looks real. That's like a really bad looking.
It could have been a gallbladder, I'm not sure, but obviously there was an infection and they actually didn't expect him to live. And,
hopefully that fixed a little bit. Oh yeah, very good.
And they started giving him morphine, which was the usual living those days.
Although still in pain, and despite a growing dependency on morphine, Laurie returned to work. Once again, his intense performances drew the attention. Among them was Germany's
Kid with the really.
Fritz Lang, who, after seeing his work, cast him as the lead in his next
Here's the
film.
hamburger. You can put whatever you want on it.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yes, I do.
In M, Laurie played a pathological child murderer, one whose crimes are so repellent that Berlin's criminal underworld agrees to help track him down. In the film's climactic scene, he pleads with a kangaroo court for his life.
There, on your back. Down. Join.
I thought he was one of the greatest actors I'd ever seen because he portrayed this man who was a child molester and murderer, and yet he became very sympathetic, and you were sorry for him. And he captured the quality of a man who was a tortured soul.
Let's see. Just had to grab some refreshments. Okay.
Perhaps not consciously, in creating a portrait of the ordinariness of evil in pre-Nazi Germany. There's just there's nothing melodramatic about Laurie's characters. He's absolutely ordinary.
Well, that the background just got really creepy. So I'm going to start ignoring that myself.
The international press hailed Laurie as the world's
very
His
fun.
horrifying performance had made him a star. But just ahead were real-life horrors that would change the 27-year-old actor's life and the world forever.
Mountain. Yeah.
By 1933, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party had gained control of Germany and began the systematic and deliberate destruction of anything and anyone perceived to be in their way. In addition to Jews, Hitler's enemies included academics, liberals, and
Very
artists,
fun.
those who had frustrated his own creative ambitions.
That was
The expressionist
massive.
movement was discredited as promoting decadence and
I
obscenity.
want it to look like real,
Many
not
actors,
just like.
playwrights, and philosophers were being imprisoned and executed. Others, like Peter Lorre, were too well known and were simply told to leave.
It was actually Goebbels who later became a
Doesn't look real.
who in those days was very much interested in theatre and artists generally, so considering himself as their protector, so to speak.
Great, that's something I'm going to start reading.
Leaving Germany in the spring of 1933, Peter and Celia settled in Paris. But despite his prior success, the actor had difficulty getting work. After a frustrating year with only one cameo appearance, he got a call from a British director who requested a meeting in London.
Ow.
So he let Hitchcock become a raconteur, and
Nope, not repeating it again.
reacted with laughter. And Hitchcock got the idea that he understood following the story, and they obviously spoke English.
Lloyd was cast in his first English-speaking role as a sadistic spy and the man who knew too much.
And tell Mrs. Lawrence, the little Betty and her husband are very well. Anything else? Tell her they may soon be leaving us.
Sorry if you keep
Leaving us
chewing.
for a long, long journey.
Hopefully not.
Oh,
I'm eating
this
a
is it.
hamburger right now.
From which no traveler returns.
Laurie later referred to himself as the man who didn't know too much English. He stayed up late night drinking black coffee, at first parroting his lines, but later learning their meaning and infusing them with nuances that told people that he had a real grasp on the role.
There.
Sorry. Please forgive me.
Laurie's performance was well received, and his career was back on track. Offered a contract of $1,000 a week with Columbia Pictures in Hollywood, Peter eagerly accepted. In July 1934, Peter married Celia and brought his bride to America, the land of his childhood dreams. The warm sunshine and glamorous lifestyle of Hollywood was a welcome change from the dark nightmare that had engulfed Europe. The studios were brimming with creative energy, much of it provided by actors, directors, and technicians who, like Laurie, were fleeing Hitler's reign of terror. But Peter's movie contract was not all it appeared to be. The performances that had made him famous had typed him, and producers were unwilling to cast the star again in other kinds of roles.
And stamped Laurie's fate. Afterwards, he was inundated with countless offers to play murderers and psychopaths. Women on the street, when they saw him, would clutch their children to their breasts and flee from this actor whose portrayal had been just a little too convincing.
After a year of waiting in vain for a part, the desperate actor approached Columbia chief Harry Cohen with the idea of filming Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. Cohen agreed with one condition. First, he would be loaned out to MGM to star in Mad Love.
It had
everything. It had sadism and necrophilia and mad science and mutilation. It's a story of an obsessed doctor who grafts the hands of the murderer onto a concert pianist who's been named in a train wreck. And of course, the hands take on a life of their own.
Fresh on the heels of Bela Lugosi's Dracula and Boris Karloff's Frankenstein, filmgoers embraced Laurie as Hollywood's newest horror star. Honoring his promise, Cohn cast Laurie as Raskolnikov in Crime and Punishment. Although Laurie gave what he believed to be one of the best performances of his career, the film was a box office disappointment.
And while it wasn't a bad film, it was a fairly good adaptation of one of the Dostoevsky novels, audiences were just not ready to accept Peter as a leading man, unfortunately. And so the picture was not successful.
After only 2 years and just one film, Laurie left Columbia. At issue was the 32-year-old actor's unwillingness to be typecast in what he felt were one-dimensional horror roles. Signing on with the newly formed 20th Century Fox in
I need to start talking some more.
Laurie was cast by
Can't be
studio
too
chief
silent.
Daryl Zanuck as an undercover spy in Krakow.
You know, a man sees nothing because he's wise, or afraid, or stupid. Which are you?
Wise as an owl.
An owl? You know an owl in daytime, she can't see. That's it. And in nighttime, she can.
His performance as a ruthless spy posing as a harmless eccentric gave the actor the chance to play both comedy and drama. A challenge he welcomed. A similar challenge was provided when the Hungarian actor appeared as the Japanese detective Mr. Moto in Fox's follow-up to their enormously successful Charlie Chan series.
Already an oldie new. I need to go to the main attraction.
Don't think you're going to be a bad weekend. Yeah, for sure we're going to kill
Joke not intended.
The film was an instant hit, and in less than 2 years, Laurie would appear in 8 more Mr. Moto films.
Oh my god.
What happened?
When Laurie later spoke of the Mr. Moto series, he said, I ran away from home to become an actor, not to become Mr. Moto. On the other hand, it gave him great exposure to American audiences. He became a household word. He had to balance those things.
Between films, Laurie occupied himself by reading voraciously. He educated himself about art, science, and philosophy. But the actor's appetite was not limited to intellectual pursuits.
Leon Ames, who was a co-worker on the Mr. Moto series, said that Peter was on the make for every woman alive. And that his typical mind was, he'd sidle up to a woman and say, do you think you can get used to my body?
Despite his success as Mr. Moto, the actor became frustrated and depressed over what he perceived to be the repetitive and inconsequential nature of his films. More and more, the actor turned to morphine as a means of numbing his emotional pain.
Laurie never hid his drug use from his friends and family, but he did a terrific job of keeping it from his coworkers, because they'll tell you how precise, how professional he was, how he did this.
Almost good.
With this intermittent drug problem is probably the greatest testament to his acting ability.
I suppose you've got a good reason for sticking your nose into this. It's very good reason.
Okay.
Mr. Riggs and I have promised the district attorney to arrest the murderer.
I'm gonna go to the website.
Accompanying Laurie's emotional deterioration and professional dissatisfaction were growing concerns about the war in Eastern Europe.
Laurie hit a real low point during the making of the Moto pictures. He would sit in his dressing room and listen to Hitler rant and rave on the radio against the Jews. And one morning, Norman Foster knocked on his door and said, Peter, we're ready to shoot. And Peter screamed, The whole world's falling apart, and you want me to make a picture.
Safe in the comfort and luxury of Hollywood, Laurie felt he had abandoned his family in Europe. To assuage his guilt, he participated in the war effort by any means possible.
Peter was making anti-Nazi speeches over the shortwave radio. Somehow the Gestapo managed to track down my family, and my grandfather was dragged up to the Gestapo and was interrogated, but because of his age, even then, I think they finally released him. My aunt was dragged off, ostensibly to one of the camps, but she was very sick, and they threw her off the train and left her die at the side of the road. It was a pretty horrific time for us.
Feeling isolated from his family and his country, Laurie was ever more insistent on playing better characters in stronger films. At times, Zanuck complied.
Jerry, got some sense, Pete.
How's that holding us down here?
Oh, yes, monsieur, but I wish to order a very expensive breakfast.
You do, eh? And what would you like?
Oh, some wine or the and for 1,000 francs. That's the
Okay, so I'm working on there. You can see my mouse.
Laurie's naive hobo was hailed by the press as a
How long
superbly
have I been
comic
streaming for?
performance. But despite positive reviews, moviegoers wanted more
We'll
of their
say so.
beloved
It doesn't
Mr.
say.
Loco.
But I'm probably gonna finish this picture and another one, and then head off.
Frustrated by what he perceived as Zanuck's
So I'm gonna
failure to
go
acknowledge his diverse talents,
maximize the screen.
1939,
Go
the
to
actor
overview.
obtained a release from
Check
Fox, leaving
Show
Mr.
this right
Loco
now.
behind.
I'm going to
At
switch the
35,
screen really
he
quick.
was once again unemployed and on his own.
So I can show you guys a little secret. Hello.
In 1940,
Okay,
Peter Lorre lived in the
web
Hollywood
preview.
typecasting and appeared alongside Bela Lugosi
Okay,
and
there
Boris
you can
Karloff
see now.
in the critically disappointing comedy thriller You'll Find Out.
This.
Small roles in obscure films followed.
I'm probably gonna do a stream tomorrow. I'm bored.
35-year-old actor who had previously proven his range and stature.
If you highlight this,
badly needed career.
let me show you something. If you look right here where my mouse is, it says "Who am I?" That's the title. It's pretty hidden. But if you copy the image, go to paste, save as. Then I'm gonna go to new.
Scoundrel Joe Cairo in
Paste.
John Huston's film of the Maltese Falcon. Laurie received
So now I have to go
praise,
back.
and the film became a box office blockbuster. So potent, in fact, was the chemistry of Laurie, Bogart, and screen-heavy Sidney Greenstreet that the trio were quickly routine.
That's getting turned off.
Casablanca.
Okay, yeah.
I'm willing to shoot Captain Rhino, and I'm willing to shoot you. All right,
Think
Major,
you got
you asked for it.
Hi again. And you probably already see it now, but right here.
I don't buy and sell human beings. Too bad that's Casablanca's meeting tomorrow.
Oh, can you see that? That's pretty obvious. But let me paint it.
Now under contract at Warner Brothers, Laurie was again making quality films and working steadily. Often paired with Greenstreet or Bogart, he
There,
enjoyed
it's all
the kind
painted.
of professional camaraderie he had not experienced
It
since
says
leaving
Spike
Germany.
the dog. So I'm watching the stream. If you're watching at the same time I am, I've already. It's really hard to see unless you look up. But here, this is probably a really unknown spot. I'm gonna zoom all the way out to about where you see it.
5, 10, 15
See,
years.
it's really tiny.
Not at all. Well, Peter and his wife Celia, the happiness of
That's
their
how.
10-year
This is how you
marriage
see it.
was behind them. They had gone from being lovers.
Also,
here. While
if you want,
all through the night, Laurie met and became smitten with his younger co-star, a German actress named Karen Byrne.
so look for
that
Getting.
he would begin to dress
Hopefully you have
up a little
paid, so
better,
if you do,
know. And I
always,
go away for the weekend and he
click
was very
around,
nice,
like,
but,
click on the background.
yeah, he sort of think that I think he was trying to win her affection.
Just
On May 25th,
copy the image, go over to, open up Paint, go to Clipboard, Place, and then paint the background, so like that. Then look for any secrets.
Took up tennis and soon became lean and muscular. Well, now he was happy. And his good spirits
Okay,
made
that's
him
gonna
famous
close.
for playing practical jokes on his Warner Brothers co-stars.
I don't forget, one day, Judith Anderson came to me and said, what goes on? Every time Peter leaves my dressing
me right
room, there's
now.
a big laugh from everybody. And I went over to watch it once to see what was going on. He would come out of my dressing room where he'd been visiting us, and he'd zip up his fly. And of course, nothing was happening, you know, but he just did that for fun. And when she found out about it, she ran after him with a hairbrush. He used to love to buy aeroplanes. He'd go to the wardrobe and put on these incredible costumes. Say he'd wear the You'd Be on the Bounty Charles Lawton costume. And right in the middle of the take on Errol's set, as Errol would be speaking, he would let out, "Here we go, mutiny," or something like that. And Errol would say, "Oh God, it's Laurie again," when you get him on stage.
Open.
And I have a feeling that he was just
the main attraction.
Turn that computer over so my
at least
self doesn't
some
get in
kind
there.
of meaning that in one part or another.
Adjust
Despite the
it.
lack of offers for leading roles, Laurie appeared in more than 2 dozen films over the next 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Making good money and living well.
Just so you don't get like, yeah, I can see that.
But ironically, the end of World War II.
Welcome to the stream, whoever joined.
Kinds of roles in which Laurie specialized. Westerns and comedies soon replaced mysteries and thrillers.
I wasn't paying attention to the chat
He was
here.
back to playing the kind of one-dimensional boogeyman he despised.
I heard what they said in the garden. I couldn't help it.
Yeah,
You're lying,
okay,
you're lying. I'm not a liar. But you're a coward. You don't want to hear the
So,
truth.
let's see.
The glory days of war.
Oh, I have to adjust my chair now.
Instead of co-starring with Humphrey Bogart, Laurie played opposite a disembodied hand. But as always, Peter remained a professional.
And bye-bye again, sadly.
He was always prompt.
I say hi in chat, like I acknowledge people, and then
He felt was right.
they just leave. It's really sad.
Because he was so talented.
That is a massive book.
Immediately accept. But he knew everything,
There.
his lines, his character, the depth of everything that he did was a very
How long have I been
serious
streaming
thing.
for?
Camera rolling.
There's 2 are watching, but I don't think so. So let me get on here.
You're lying. What thing but Hannah committed murder?
The Beast with 5 Fingers was Laurie's last film with Warner Brothers. In 1946, after 16 films in 5 years, his option was not renewed.
Around this time, Sam Stiefel, a businessman
No, it's
who
the-
represented Mickey
The
Rooney,
ribbon. The
convinced
bow,
him that if
whatever.
he went independent, he would make more money and could produce, direct, act in his own films. Well, this appealed to Laurie to finally take charge of his career and directed away from typecasting roles.
Peter formed his own company, Laurie Incorporated. But like many actors of his day, he was not a savvy businessman. Eager to get on with finding interesting projects, he gave Stiefel complete control over his legal and business affairs.
So yeah, a bunch of people keep joining and they're like leaving. So like checking out, see what they look like. Then you go to get the colors.
Thanks, Carol.
Open.
Alright.
Overview.
From the beginning, business was bad, and lofty aspirations soon gave way to financial necessity, as Laurie was
Add the
forced to
custom
accept
colors.
the few film
Okay.
roles he was offered. Fortunately, films were not the actor's only
Add the
creative
custom
outlet.
colors. Okay.
Radio mysteries were thriving, and Laurie's unique and expressive voice placed him in great demand.
So what do you talk to anybody think you don't even
I guess.
Well, I don't care. Now,
There. Now let's go to old. I'm already in old and new. Thank you. Let's go to the main attraction, please. Oh my god.
He threw himself into performances as if he were giving live performances before a camera or before hundreds of people. At one particular speech, he became so wrapped up in the characterization and the
I'm
plot
gonna take a triangle.
that his false teeth flew out. He caught them in midair, put them back in, and kept right on
Okay,
going
let's go up.
without a break.
Being pushed around. Unfortunately, Peter's experience with Glory Incorporated was not so stimulating. His constant struggle to find quality material seemed even more fruitless when he discovered that his company had been badly mismanaged.
One day at lunch, it was kind of sad, but I was happy that he thought enough of me to say something about it. And he said, Barbara, whatever you do, if you stay in this business, and you make a success of it, don't let anyone else sign your checks. And I said, no, I don't think I would do that. He said, you say that now. You get busy, you're going to hand it to someone and have them take care of it. And he said, I shouldn't have to be working now. He said, but I have to because I was wiped out.
In May 1949, the 44-year-old filed for bankruptcy. After only 3 years, his attempt at independence had failed miserably. Broke and bitter, he decided to leave Hollywood and return to Europe. But what he would find there was not the homeland he had left 15 years before.
Hello,
In June
Gail,
of 1949, Peter and his wife Karen flew to England, where he was to begin live readings of poetry and literature.
Please correct me if I
But 4 years of professional and financial problems
please
had
correct me if I said that wrong.
the Laurie's already
But welcome
difficult
to stream.
marriage. Within weeks of arriving in London, Karen decided to go home to California. Peter continued to Germany alone. Gone was the bohemian Berlin of Laurie's youth. In its place were bombed-out buildings and refugee camps. Here Laurie saw the destruction of the human spirit reflected in the eyes of the survivors. Overwhelmed by their plight and his own private pain, he again sought refuge in morphine. Checking himself into a German sanitarium, the now-divorced actor met a fellow patient named Anne-Marie Brenning. Despite their 18-year age difference, the two began a serious relationship. In 1950, Laurie resolved to make a film addressing Germany's post-war plight. Bolstered by Anne-Marie's emotional support, he decided to write, produce, direct, and star in Der Verlorene, or The Lost One.
I'm drawing the Bonnie from my Finest Freddy's fan game, Bonnie's Horror. Link to the blog and Facebook page in the description.
Was the German reaction to the film. After experiencing the war firsthand, audiences weren't interested in the Hollywood stars
check that out.
Their grim story. By the time it was released in September 1951, what small response the project received ranged from apathy to hostility. Peter took the rejection badly, believing that his own countrymen were condemning him and his masterpiece. Now broke and with no prospects, in 1952 the 47-year-old Laurie returned to America. It didn't help that Anne-Marie was pregnant and had decided to remain in Germany. Depressed and dejected, the actor spent nearly a year without work, until he received a call from an old friend.
John Huston knew where Laurie had been, that he had nowhere to go, and he stepped in and saved him.
There, finally, got that half the ribbon done. You know what? I'm not even doing that again.
Figure in Beat the Devil.
A child, 6 years old, is over in his heart and you
Copy.
At 60.
Paste. Laziness.
This rate, I'll be 60 before you get to the point.
For Laurie, this meant more than he could ever say. It was a chance to be together with Bogart again.
Perfect.
And with Houston, it
Nailed it.
Brought back to happier days, to the times of camaraderie and practical jokes and and real nuts and bolt professionalism.
Let me adjust my
Well,
chair
every
here.
scene is his last Hollywood film. The harsh toll Laurie's hardships have taken was shocking.
I was shocked.
It still looks like he has a great tongue, double layered, but now it's like really spiky with teeth.
Big stomach out to here.
Here, if you want to see the whole picture,
And it was very sad.
that's what I have right now.
It was a great talent.
So if you want to take a look at that,
Outside my door.
You
okay.
always make jokes about my name, huh?
You are right now, or you're going to.
Your TikTok name.
Either way,
Chili have become to be
I
called
hope you had fun with that.
Completing the film,
That
he
hurt.
flew back to Germany to meet his baby daughter, Catherine.
Now my elbow
He and
hurts.
Anne-Marie were married on July 21st, 1953. For now, his future looked hopeful.
Let me just put his arm on the broken one.
He was absolutely besotted. And she looked like him. And the face looked very much like him. She was also very creative and very
Take
artistic.
that.
Later that summer, Peter moved his family to Beverly Hills, where new challenges were offered him in the rapidly developing medium of television. Here, the stage-trained actor could enjoy a broader range of roles.
Look, Mr. Bond, as you should know by now, I'm quite without mercy, and if you continue to be that obstinate, I'll have to torture you. You will be tortured to the edge of madness. Believe me, you have no hope.
Why did I use that
whatsoever.
before?
No. Go ahead, Chief. You're an ugly little man. Why don't you stop talking?
As the very first James Bond supervillain in a televised adaptation of Ian Fleming's Casino Royale, Peter Lorre brought
So you're playing
intensity
right
and
now,
diversity unusual for the
I
time.
think that's what it means.
Very
Hope
well,
is
Mr. Bond.
Either way,
And very
Just-
handsome.
let's just get on.
Tell me, has he changed much since the days when you two were?
He looks just the same. You want me to talk
So
with
let's
him
put
now?
the wires in.
Plenty of time. I'll tell you what.
During his latter years, Laurie often referred to film and television work that he didn't want to do with latrine duty, which was really unfair. Because many of Laurie's film roles at this time in dramas such as
Wrong
Playhouse
one,
90
wrong
and
blue.
Climax gave him far more substantive parts than the filmmakers were ever doing, larger and more substantive.
Unlike his TV appearances, Laurie's film roles were mostly limited to
Okay.
of his early
Yeah, I
screen persona.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Hit me.
I can see that.
Hit me. You mean that? Sure. Go ahead. You can.
It's fine. I can mostly understand what you're saying. So,
The former star of Germany's expressionist movement has
It's-
become a caricature.
okay.
The man who
He's
has
still got that
terrified
double-layered
adult
tongue.
audiences in him and
Here, let me
now
put my signature on the
was
top,
now
actually.
delighting children in the story of mankind and 5 weeks in a balloon.
Lion aboard and enjoy the wildest, wackiest air safari of all time.
That is way too big. Half 72? 31. No. No,
And I think he did
6.
tried to do serious work as an actor. And he saw Hollywood as a place to make money. And as he often said to me, make faces.
Who are there with a cast as exciting as the wonders they accomplish? Roger Bishop, Joan Fontaine, Peter Lorre, Barbara Eden. Come on, we have no time.
Starts
He
with
was
S.
indomitable. He never seemed sad or resigned. He did not demean when he was working on film. Ever. It is to his credit that he didn't let it get in his way.
Good enough. TheVictiniBoy. There.
In 1962, Laurie appeared in the first of a series of modestly budgeted horror comedies. Directed by Roger Corman, these loosely based adaptations of Edgar Allan Poe's stories Co-starred veteran shockmasters Boris Karloff,
Okay.
Basil Rathbone, and Vincent Price. Playing his roles with more mirth than menace, Peter Lorre enjoyed his work for the first time in many years.
He became very active from relatively
Finishes over arm.
very little business, so to speak. He was making movies right and left and being paid for them. And he loved to work. He loved to make the movies. He loved the money.
Lorre looked on these as a time to have fun, to escape, and basically to earn some much-needed money for his daughter, because obviously Lorre anticipated that he wouldn't live that much longer. His health was very, very poor.
He was sick at the time, very sick. But the moment the camera started to roll, we knew. And I did feel that he was enjoying every moment of train comedy. I felt it was like, kind of a window had opened up for him, you know. And he did. That was a joyous thing. The whole thing was a joy for him.
Just a random question, so I have something to ask. What is it like to live in Mexico? Yeah. What is it like to live in Mexico? Just a random question.
But once again, fate had a different plan.
Oh, great.
I can't move it.
Who, inspired by a seductive woman, is overpowered with lust to kill. Peter Lorre, too sexy for both the life he lives and the lives he takes. Butterfingers.
Now in his late 50s, Peter Lorre was making one film a year. On the set, his love of acting kept him motivated. But off the set, he fought chronic fatigue, weakness, and depression. Problems at home added to his unhappiness.
His marriage to Anna Marie was not a happy one.
Maybe he left.
Down his nerves. When she went to restaurants, she announced herself as
It says to watching.
to secure the best table, and made
Yeah, that or wasn't here for the
fact that she was the
question.
wife of a celebrity. And Peter at this time preferred to keep it very low key and not advertise his presence.
Ironically, the actor got along much better with his two ex-wives. He called his second wife Karen often, and saw his first wife Celia almost daily.
I would always have thought that Celia was the second wife, and I think that Celia was the first one to survive him, and being the older figure, being a very down-to-earth sort of person, and a very kind person.
In 1962, Peter and Anne-Marie decided to end their 12-year relationship.
The lovable, gullible innocent who becomes the mark for 6 wily characters in search of their bread and butter.
If Lorre had been critical of his earlier Hollywood films, he was downright hostile toward The Patsy, in which he appeared with Jerry Lewis.
Okay.
He didn't want to be in the film. He'd walk through the
Okay,
wall.
do I have another picture in this notebook? Sorry if you hear like paper sound. I need another picture in this notebook.
In this case, it was more outspoken, and Kathy Lorre, his daughter, felt that
What is like
this film
other
was
arm?
killing him. He was so unhappy about it. He said, I want to see it when it comes out.
On March 23rd,
Yeah,
1964,
there we go.
just
Get
4
used to
days
this.
after completing The Patsy, Peter Lorre died of a heart
Good.
attack. He was 59
And
years old.
there.
After a 34-year career that included 79 films and
Take
dozens
that.
of theatrical, radio, and television performances, Lorre's death
And
meant
there's
loss
the
of a
paper
gifted and
sound.
generous artist, and the passing of one of the screen's true originals.
Career, I think.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have been that way. In a different world, a different society, who had greater appreciation of his talent.
Oh, that stretch was good.
It's never ceases to amaze me that to this day he still remembers.
It really looks like he's sticking out his tongue.
I think of Peter Lorre as warm, giggling, mysterious, a fabulous actor.
Theory's legacy is perhaps best demonstrated by the fact that people have never seen him on his phones know who he is. They know what that voice is. They know what that voice means.
I love these photos.
I miss him terribly. And there's no one else like him. There are many people that can be replaced in this town. But nobody can replace me.
Ha ha ha! Again, very funny. Not. Good thing I know what he looks like a little bit around here, so I go in this area. Beep 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 beep. Okay. Hopefully that music goes away.
Oh, that was bio.
Are you kidding me? That's... Let's see. Go away, obnoxious music. Yeah, go in.
What, for heaven's sakes?
Hey, it went away. I never actually realized that. It did go away. Almost done with the first teaser image, and you can see how I put it up. So you can be the first to go witness it on the blog. Technically, the first person watching this on YouTube will be the first one that sees it. Like, after yeah, get it. What the heck am I doing? Facebook page too. Yeah, I forgot to mention the Facebook page. Or if someone joins the chat. I forgot to say that as well. Ooh, what was that sound? Disappointment. Yeah. Yeah, what was I doing?
Shut. Shut. Stop.
Yeah, now great. Now I have that song stuck in my head. We've had some people join in.
Shut up.
The dog is crying in the background because we were eating and he got a little bit, so he's sad. One amazing thing I just remember doing on YouTube is the Stampy the Cat song. Where? Still cookies today. How, actually, speaking of that Stampy the Cat song, how many of you have actually watched it? Tell me down in the comments below if you have actually watched that song. Okay, I'm gonna use a trick I learned that trick to put in the secret message.
What?
Trick I was not learned.
Oh, for pity's sakes.
In every cooperation.
Needs to be darker. Needs to be dark like that. It's so dark that it's barely recognizable, but different. Put that back. Put in this. You can just see my little cross arrow just moving. Probably have no idea what I'm writing if you don't know how to read the mouse. But if you already did manage to read that old text, you'll know what it says.
Oh, no. What did you do that for?
So, if you do what I told you to do, you put it in paint and do the paint bucket. What did I do? You can find the secret message. Recommend doing green so you can see everything, but it does say I have returned, which is awesome. So there you go. So go over here, nothing. Go over here. But there you go. Aside from not talking much, I'm trying not to let too many secrets out. This one you'll have to find out on your own. Oh, we already can see it, but okay. No, can't see it. Almost done here. There, I'm done. You're gonna have to figure out that message on your own, but if you just use simply any color that's not yellow on this side, you'll find the secret message. There. Attraction. Let's see. Good. Actually, yeah, I can finish another one before the stream ends. Okay, so let's go to. Actually, it looks really cool. No, I don't want to publish. Here, if you can look at the picture, or I'm trying to. So I'm gonna go full screen on this page, and now open up.
Did you stop?
So this right here, that's gonna go to a different screen for a quick minute. Let's see. Oh gosh, green screen.
Alright, I'll turn it on.
Hello. Website builder. Share a screen. There. Now you can see the pig. Now I'm gonna upload the picture and you can watch. Photo. Okay.
What? What? You want water? Here. You got water. You have food. What are you whining about? What else? Oh, yeah. Watch.
So you can see me doing this. My images. Need to upload an image. There we go.
Radio.
And the new picture. The main attraction. Okay. It's lagging a bit.
Oh.
Go to home. Okay. I mean, a lot.
Stop.
I need to update this one. There. There. And then keep going.
You want to come up here? Come on. Come here. Here's Mama. Come on. Here's Mom.
And publish. That is now done. I could get one more video. One more video. Wow, one more video totally.
All right, you had food, you had water, you had air conditioning. What else do you? No, I don't think so.
Let me see. Okay, so screen share, turn off. One more. This one. Hold on. Maybe he wants his harness back.
What?
Maybe he wants his harness back.
No.
Okay, let's start a new image. And this one is going to be about Chica. A Chica, not the Chica. I mean a Chica.
Good day.
A random dot about that question mark Chica thing. Gotta be and this again. Boop 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 boop. There we go. Oh, 6th Street. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Okay, where are you? And here it is. Okay, so let's get the yellow out. It needs to be a different shade yellow, darker. Meow, meow. There we go. This one's a smaller animatronic. So let's go here. Mark off the head really quick with a very thin, very thin line. Just so we can tell where the head is. That's still good connect. I can already tell you that it's still good connect. Corner to corner. There. Now we can do this. Zoom out a bit. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. And no, she does not have a pink bib. Something else. It'll begin to make sense here. There we go. That just looks like she's in a swimsuit. This should start. Now it should start. What this is, and if it doesn't, later on the picture.
No, I don't have anything.
Now this one should get darker, just to show where the lines are. By now, this should make sense. If not, you
No, no more.
probably don't know what a dress is. There we go.
You have to ask him if you want to go out. Could you take him out for a walk?
Can I finish this picture first?
What?
I need to finish this picture first
Okay.
and stop the stream.
Is that going to take hours and hours?
No, I'm already like halfway done with it.
Huh?
I'm already like halfway done with it.
How long did it take you to get there?
Like, I don't know, a couple minutes.
Huh?
I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. 5 to 10.
Shut.
Okay,
You stop.
so let's get out.
I'll get the broom. Give up. Ow.
Dang it. Stop doing that. And then this has to be. Okay, there. Now, we can finish that. Take this yellow. Boop. And then. is not the right text. I got it. Don't you keep accidentally dragging it. That's a P, not an R. This is gonna be ridiculous. This is gonna be like the longest part of the picture. Just putting in let's play. I'll do the P in a second. Oh, done. Oh, not done. I still have to do the P. Now I'm done. Almost. Because now I have to take this, put the confetti in. Oh, come on, P. There. Let's play. an awful like to a chicken address. But that's about to change. Actually, it's based on toy chicken, of course. A toy chicken address. Just a little more different than just a dress. Oh my god. That's such a troll. This is giving me so. Paint app is so nice to me until I try. What's this little blue line?
I'm not going to give you any more. Now stop.
Oh, it's like the. Like the time I have left? Probably. Okay, now for the next part. Extreme concentration activated. One last part.
Hello? Hi. Box of what? Yeah. Hey, Clayton. Do you want Uncle Scott to bring you some waffles?
Sure.
You said you're. Yeah.
And done with the ground.
Yes.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh.
He brought some with him. He brought some with him. He's got one of mine. You might want his blanket. Do you want your blanket? You want your blanket?
No, but can I have my Pikachu pillow pet thing?
Your what?
Pikachu pillow pet.
His Pikachu pillow pet.
There.
That little thing with the screws in the ears.
It looks like a yellow. It looks like a yellow mouse bunny thing without a tail.
Yeah. Okay. Your what? Okay. What? What? Okay.
Nailed it. I have a Pikachu pillow pet, guys. Secrets of Bill.
Chat. Well, you gotta take this one out before you drive you nuts.
And there goes the dog. Wheezing away. No! Dang it. Don't worry. I'm almost done. Which means I'm also almost done with this
You
stream.
shut up, Gizmo. Just shut up.
I'm also
Shut up.
because if I leave the stream, I leave to walk the dog, it will take too
That's
long.
dog. Stop it. Stop.
So that's why I'm not doing it until I finish the stream, which is almost over.
Crap. Nobody ever answers your damn phone.
I'm almost done. Just like pushing. I'm just finishing up the thing here and then putting the light and secret messages in. Which those secret messages will not be put. I can do it on the stream. There, I'm almost done. Come on, hurry up. Also, I want to thank everyone who came to this stream today, and couple of you talked with me on the chat. There was a rude person that joined. He's kind of left, so I didn't kick him out because probably didn't know it was a PG stream. Not bad. PG channel. Well, it works for me.
I'm gonna get to work. Now you shut up. You can't always get what you want.
You may be able to notice I'm trying to really hurry now because the dog is like whining his head off. So I really need to get going.
I'm gonna find a crocodile and I'm gonna feed you to that crocodile. Jack. Enough.
But I did promise I would finish this in this stream, so keep that promise. Gizmo. 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 Okay. He's not listening.
Oh, stop.
Actually, there's an opening somewhere. Okay. Just finishing it off. Okay. I'm going to put 1 mystery message and 2 mystery messages. Oh.
Shut down our network, steal our tracings, or invade the privacy of American families.
Gotta stop. Gizmo. Come on, go up there by Clee. Come on. right there.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this stream, and this will be uploaded as soon as I get back from walking the dog.
This one.
You have to put in something crucial. Okay. Well, as I said, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Here, let me turn off the screen share. Hope you all enjoyed this stream. Leave a like if you're watching this video, and subscribe for more content videos. Follow me on Twitter, and see you guys in the next video or next stream.